thinking a lot about that. The story example he told is of a young child walking with its mother. When the mother slows down and to the length of stride that her child has, they're able to walk side by side in sync. Now, if the mother starts making bigger steps, more in line with her leg length, the child is suddenly trying to figure out, how do I keep up with my mother? And the child may figure out that he has to take 2 steps in order to match every 1 step of hers. Now, if she starts running for some reason, say they're running and they're late, then there's all this tension and bumpiness as the child totally gets out of synchronization and they have a difficult time really walking together. And so he was using that as an example to compare our hand movement on the piano with our breath movement. When they are out of sync, then we get tension. All right. So here's some of the suggestions he made, and I'm talking about them again, not just to rehash everything I said last week, but I'm talking about them because I've actually used them this week. So the first suggestion was do something away from the piano where there is a movement of the body. At the same time, there is a breath movement. So luckily, especially yesterday, the stars aligned, and I happened to have the student that I'm most concerned about, and he happened to overlap with a young boy his very same age. And I thought, oh, I'm going to work with them together because then he won't feel picked on as I have him do these strange non-piano type things, and they'll bounce off each other, and perhaps it'll turn out to be fun. So the first thing we did together is we inhaled, then we moved our arm as we exhaled, and we inhaled, and we moved our arm as we exhaled. And we laughed and we had some fun with that. And then we tried actually bending over and coming up in that movement of the exhale. And that was interesting, very different. So we inhaled when we were bending over. And then we exhaled as we came up. So that took just a few minutes, and it just made both of them more aware right off the bat of their breath. Then we went to the piano, and here's what I thought worked well. I had them play for each other. I had them play a 5-finger scale down on the exhale. So we positioned ourselves at the piano, and then we inhaled, and we exhaled on the way down. Then we changed to another 5-finger scale to G. We inhaled and we exhaled on the way down on the piano. And that was fun. I had a student over here and I had the other student over there, and they were enjoying that little interchange together. And then I thought, well, okay, let's see if we add some distractions so it isn't so obvious what's going on with their breath. Add a third distraction. Let's add rhythm so that it keeps them in a rhythmic cycle. So now we have a breath cycle going on, we have a hand movement going on, and we have a rhythm cycle happening in their ear. So, can you hear that rhythm? All right, so here's what we did. And breathe in and breathe out. And then we tagged, you're it. And the other student had to do the same. Breathe in and breathe out. Tag, you're it. G position. And breathe out. The other student is it. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. And we changed 5-finger scales again. Breathe in and out. And tag, you're it. Breathe in